Hello, everyone in the multiverse and beyond. This is your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, with an important video. Today, we are going to be discussing the truth about the Illuminati time travelers and the fact that the Illuminati was established in the past by a time traveler from the future. Okay? And my name is Evan Lefavor, and in the future, time travel is possible, okay? Time machines do exist, all right? So if they exist in the future, that means they exist in the past as well, because they have the capacity to travel to the past. And in an alternate future, time travelers from the future brought me in a time machine. They brought me to the future so that I could be their king in the future. Okay? So this happened in an alternate future. All right? And in this alternate future, I was given access to time travel technology. Okay? So I have a time machine, all right? So in this future, there are many things that are possible, okay? A plethora of things that are possible. As a matter of fact, I created in the future what we formally know as the kingdom of heaven, okay? And essentially it's spaceships in outer space that we live in and we do work in, and we do everything in these giant spaceships in outer space in the future, in the distant future. Okay, these time travelers brought me to this future so that I could be their king, so that we could bring about science fact, resurrection, and eternal life for everyone who's ever lived. Okay? But the moral of the story is, beyond that, I used time machines to travel into the past, where I established the Illuminati. Okay? And if you Google Illuminati and you look on Wikipedia about the Illuminati, they will tell you it was founded in 1776 or something like that. And that is not the truth, okay? There is another group called the Illuminati that stole the name from the real Illuminati that I established deep in the past in 33 AD. Okay? Because to make a long story short, I am Evan Lefavor. Not only am I the king of the kingdom of heaven, not only am I the king of the future, but I am the biological father of Jesus Christ. Okay? And I used time machines to time travel back in time to save Jesus Christ's mother's life, and we conceived our son Jesus aboard my spaceship time machine. Okay, without having sex. We used advanced artificial insemination technology to impregnate Jesus Christ's mother with our son Jesus Christ. Okay? And he was born and raised on planet Earth, okay? And I couldn't interact with my son until he turned the age of 13, okay? So for the first 13 years of his life, I couldn't be there for him, all right? So, but on his 13th birthday, he was able to travel to the kingdom of heaven with me. Okay? And I will make a more detailed video about that. But for the first 13 years of Jesus Christ's birth, from his birth to turning 13, I was in the kingdom of heaven in a spaceship. I was in a spaceship watching what was going on planet Earth as he was being born and growing up. As a matter of fact, my spaceship time machine was the Star of Bethlehem in the sky that guided the wise men to Jesus Christ's birthplace. Okay? My spaceship is the Star of Bethlehem, which is why if you ever look at the Evanescence logo for the band Evanescence, the Star of Bethlehem is right there on the logo, right after it says Evan, then there's the Star of Bethlehem in the Evanescence logo. So now you know why that is. Okay, so anyway, to make a long story short, I will make another video about what happened with Jesus Christ between the ages of 13 and 30, because that's a whole other story. Okay, what this video is about is how I established the Illuminati. Okay, well, when Jesus Christ returned to the planet Earth on his 30th birthday, he came here and he was murdered. Okay. Oh, excuse me. He was murdered on the cross. All right. And the truth is, okay, and I'll get into this in more detail later, but when Jesus Christ came back to this planet at the age of 30, he was not in his earthborn body. Okay? He was in an avatar clone body. All right? His body was being piloted by him from a spaceship in outer space. Just like the movie Avatar. He was hooking himself up into technology that allowed him to pilot an exact clone body of him. So that when he was on the cross dying, that was not his natural born body. That was a clone body that we created out of a machine in outer space in the future using advanced nanotechnology. You see, in the future, in the kingdom of heaven, we can take and prick your finger and get a small blood sample, and from that blood sample we can make an exact clone body of your body with no soul, and we can pull that body out of a machine using a highly advanced technology and nanotechnology. So this clone body, it is a human body perfectly, but it's really made out of nanotechnology. Okay? The nanotechnology has programmed the atoms to take on the specific form and function of your exact body using your DNA. So it's really amazing technology. And we were using this technology when Jesus Christ came back to planet Earth, okay? Jesus Christ was the first member of the Illuminati, all right? He was the original member of the Illuminati, okay? And in 33 AD, he piloted his avatar clone body and died on the cross, but really his real body was in outer space, okay? And so it's pretty amazing, all right? So that's why he was able to return from the dead, okay? Because that wasn't his real body that died on the cross. It was a clone body, a nanotechnological clone body, all right? And so that's how that happened, okay? And in 33 AD, that is when I returned to planet Earth to create the Illuminati. I time traveled back to 33 AD and I established the Illuminati in France, okay, in 33 AD. Why would I do this? Because my son Jesus Christ, he had a relationship with a woman, okay, and they were pregnant. She was pregnant with Jesus Christ's son, okay. So when Jesus Christ was murdered, she was still on planet Earth pregnant with Jesus Christ's son, all right. And when Jesus Christ, my son, was murdered on the cross in 33 AD, we took her to France. They escaped to France, okay? And basically, I established an order of Illuminati knights, okay? They were an order of knights that were on this planet protecting my bloodline, Jesus Christ's bloodline, okay? And so it was established in 33 AD. That is why the number 33 is so important to members of the Illuminati, okay? So this was established in 33 AD, and they protected my bloodline while it was in France for a long time, okay? Until my Illuminati order was attacked and they were threatened, okay? Because I left the planet, I had to go back to the future, okay? I could not stay in the past in 33 AD. I had to go back to the future, okay? But I entrusted them with all of my secrets about the future. My Illuminati knights knew all of my secrets about who I was, who Jesus Christ is, what's going on in the future, all right, about time travel, everything. They knew all this stuff, okay? And then the evil people in control of the world were threatened by this information when they found out about it. They found out that the king of the planet was destined to be born in 1983, okay? And the father of Jesus Christ was destined to be born in 1983, and they wanted all the information they could get, and they found out about the Illuminati that I established, okay? And they took and they found them and they fought them tooth and nail, but my Illuminati was outnumbered, okay? And many good men from my Illuminati were taken and tortured, okay? And they took all the secrets that were written down. They took all the evidence they could, and they tried to find my bloodline, and they tried to extinguish my bloodline so that I could not be born in the future. Because in case you didn't know, Jesus Christ established my bloodline in the past, okay? And that bloodline resulted in me in the future. So Jesus Christ is not only my biological son, but Jesus Christ is also his own great grandfather. Okay? I am a descendant of myself. Okay? The Lefavor bloodline started itself. I am a descendant of my own son, and my son is a descendant of me. Okay? So I used time travel to create my own bloodline. So I essentially created myself. So if you're asking how did Jesus Christ's Father come into existence, essentially I created myself. All right? Because this bloodline existed. So they wanted to attack and kill all of my bloodline. All right? So my family, Jesus Christ's bloodline, my bloodline, the Lefavor bloodline, had to move from France. Not all of my Illuminati members were killed. but a lot of them were, but they escaped with my bloodline to the continent of America, okay? And they were here up in Canada and all over the place on this continent, okay? And so basically, that is how my bloodline got to America. And I am also, not only am I a direct bloodline descendant of my own son, but I am a direct bloodline descendant of one of the original women killed for being a witch in Salem. Okay, one of the first 16 women killed for being a witch in the Salem witch trials, okay? Because in case you didn't know, those witch trials, they were trying to exterminate my bloodline, okay? And so in the future, I time traveled to the 1600s, okay? And I went to France in the 1600s to reestablish the Illuminati order out of the remaining members that escaped the attack, okay? And in France, I was there in 1642, and I even posed for a painting in 1642, okay, by Jacques Delange. He's the artist. He made these paintings called the Seven Deadly Sins collection, and I posed for the painting called Sloth, okay, and it's a painting of me, and I'm sitting in front of an artist's easel, and I've got two cups in my hand, and there's a guy pouring liquor into one cup, and then there's another guy with horns on his head and a black candle, and he's pouring booze into the other cup. So it's to make it look like I have so many important things to do, yet I'm distracted. You know, there's a deep metaphor embedded into the painting. But anyway, that's what us Illuminati time travelers do, is we leave clues in the past, like the painting I posed for in 1642. And I will leave a link in the description bar below of that painting that I posed for in 1642. Okay? So anyway, I left a lot of proof in the past. There was a secret Illuminati band named King Diamond, and King Diamond made an album called The Eye, okay, which is a reference to the all-seeing eye of Evan Lefavor, okay? So they made this album called The Eye, and it's all about the Salem witch trials that my relative is a part of, okay? And on this album, there's a song called 1642, which is all about the incident in France that I got involved in the year 1642, when I was there having my painting painted by Jacques Delange. I got into another incident that I'll make another video about at a later date. But I got into an incident in 1642 when I time traveled into the past. Okay? And I came... You see, the moral of the story in this video is that the Illuminati, what I do is I abduct people from the past, historical figures. I abduct them and bring them to outer space in my time machine. I abduct them with my time machine. I bring them to outer space, and essentially what we do is we fake their death on planet Earth, and then they are free to be time travelers for eternity. Okay, so I bring them to the future with my time machine. Okay, I abduct historical figures, and in this case I was going back into the 1600s to save my relative who was murdered for being a witch. Okay? And little did I know that I ended up starting the whole incident in the first place, traveling back to the 1600s. Okay? They thought that I was the devil. Okay? And because I was a time traveler from the future, and that's just the kind of stuff they thought at the time. Okay? They had no idea what a time traveler was. Okay? So when they saw people with me, they thought they saw him with the devil. Okay? And it's a long story, and I'll make another video about that as well. But the important part I want to get at in this video is that if you've ever seen the movie Men in Black, how there are members of the Men in Black, and when you become a member of the Men in Black, you have to fake your death, and basically you have to erase all your ties with everyone in your family and everyone you love, and you basically have to leave your old life behind and fake your death whenever you become a member of the Men in Black. Well, there are certain levels of the Illuminati that are like that. Okay? There are certain members of the Illuminati who fake their death and leave the planet in a time machine and actually time travel to the future, and then time travel to different parts in the past as well. Okay? And there are countless people, okay, that I have abducted, and they are now members of the Illuminati who are now time travelers in the future. Okay? That have access to highly advanced technology in the kingdom of heaven and outer space in these spaceships. Okay? So basically what I do, I mean, there's all kinds of people. I could sit here for days naming the people that have faked their death and joined the Illuminati. Okay? There's Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee, Heath Ledger, Amy Winehouse, Paul Walker, Michael Jackson, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix. The list goes on. JFK, okay, Martin Luther King. There's a lot of people that I have abducted. And basically what we do is we abduct them and we bring them to... See, when you have a time machine, you can abduct someone in that time machine, and then without any time passing, you can time travel back to right after you abduct them and return them to that time. So it's like they don't even leave. No one can tell they've been abducted. But what we do is we abduct someone like Bruce Lee or Heath Ledger or Michael Jackson. I take them in my time machine. We travel to the future, where all these things are possible, where the kingdom of heaven exists, where I am king. And all I do is I take a little prick on their finger, and we take a DNA sample. That's all it takes. And we can pull out an exact clone avatar body out of a machine. Okay? The clone avatar body just comes right out of the machine, but it doesn't have a soul. Okay? And then we take, and they go inside of a machine that allows them to lay motionless and take on controlling their avatar body. Okay? And then what we do is we send the avatar body back to Earth, instead of the real body. So when they die, and then we fake their death. And when they die, okay, we do this the day before they die. Okay? I basically say, hey, you're about to die tomorrow. Okay? I abduct them. I take them into outer space in my time machine. We go to the future. I tell them, hey, I'm Evan Lefavor. I'm the king of the kingdom of heaven. I'm the biological father of Jesus Christ. And you are in the future. And I abducted you the day before you were about to be killed, before you're about to die. Okay? And I give them the chance to join with me, to join the Illuminati. And, I say, hey, I'm saving your life right now. And we're going to send a clone back in time to die in your place. Okay? And you get to pilot that body, but you won't feel any pain when you die. Okay? So then instead of transporting them back in time, we transport their avatar clone body back in time the day before they die. And it's their avatar body, the clone body, that dies. Okay? And you can take one of these clone bodies and you can dissect it perfectly, and there's no distinguishing it between the cloned body and the natural born body. Okay? They're exactly alike. Okay? So anyways, that's kind of what we do with the Illuminati. The Illuminati are a bunch of time travelers from the future at a certain level. Okay? And other members of the Illuminati just know about it, and they haven't done any time traveling yet themselves. They just know about it. They know about Evan Lefavor, okay? So they know about me. All right? The Illuminati knows. All right? And basically, we even established a kingdom in ancient Egypt for a while with Illuminati time travelers. And there's even, we left evidence there. We left evidence, trust me, of our impact. But you can see a bust of an ancient Egyptian bust of Michael Jackson, actually. And that's pretty cool, because he is an Illuminati time traveler. Michael Jackson is an Illuminati time traveler. And he has been to the past, and he has been to the future, and he is immortal, okay? So, like I said, that's the truth about the Illuminati, okay? We are time travelers. I am a time traveler. I established the Illuminati using time travel, okay? And the Illuminati knew about it, okay? So, they know my secrets, and there is a good Illuminati, and like I said, they were tried, they almost got killed off, and this group that took over took the name Illuminati from us and tried to turn it into something evil, and trying to twist it into something bad, okay? But before then, nobody even knew the word Illuminati except for the people in my group that I started, okay, in 33 AD, okay? And so I established the secret order of the Illuminati way before 1776, and I did it in a time travel event, and now you know the truth about Illuminati time travelers and how we fake their death, okay, and bring them to the kingdom of heaven. Okay? You see, I knew who Bruce Lee was before he was born a human being on planet Earth. Okay? And not only is he an Illuminati time traveler, but he is also one of the generals of the army of heaven. Okay, he has trained millions of people in the army of heaven. Okay, I know Bruce Lee very well. I'm good friends with him. Okay, I knew Bruce Lee before I was born a human being on this planet. Okay, but I can get into that later. If you want to know some more videos about what happened to me before I was born a human being on planet Earth, check out the link in the description bar below and in the comments section below that says for more information. Okay, and click on that link and you will see a playlist of videos that have more than enough information that you want to know about. So check that out. Okay, but now you know the truth. Okay, that's at a certain level, like when you join the Men in Black, when you join the Illuminati, you essentially fake your death and become a time traveler, an immortal time traveler. Because in the future, we have discovered the trick to immortality. Okay? The fact that we can merge our natural born bodies with advanced nanotechnology, and essentially we can live forever without dying or growing into old age or needing oxygen or water or food for survival any longer. Okay, we have evolved in the future. Okay, and in that future, they time traveled back to get me, to bring me to that future so I could be their king. Because a lot of what they've established in their world was based on things that I talked about in the past on YouTube and Facebook. Okay? So, basically, that is the moral of the story. I am a time traveler. I am the secret leader of the Illuminati. I created the Illuminati in the past when I time traveled back to 33 AD. Okay? So, I want you to know the truth. Okay? I am the king of the kingdom of heaven in the future and through the past. The kingdom of heaven has time travel technology. Therefore, even though it was established in the future, it permeates throughout in the entirety of the past as well. So the kingdom of heaven is eternal because we have made it eternal. Okay, and it existed before it even existed because of time travel technology. Okay, so basically that is what we do. Okay, so it's a lot like the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, where they went back in time and abducted various historical figures and brought them to the future. That is what we really do. That is what the Illuminati really does. That's what me and my time traveling Illuminati really do. That's what we do. Okay? I am a time traveler. The Illuminati was established by time travelers. Okay? And the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati is my eye, the eye of Evan Lefavor. Okay? So thank you very much for checking out this video. Now you know the truth. Okay? And so the Illuminati, time travelers, are here. We've been to the past, we've been to the future, and we've been all over the afterlife. Okay? So from here on out, I want to thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you for subscribing if you're a subscriber on YouTube. And hey, this is your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, and I will see you next video. Until then, bye bye.